Hello everyone, welcome back to 100 Days of Coding with Derrick-Redeemer. This is day 24 of our coding days journey. In our previous lesson, we learned about HTML semantic elements and how they help us create meaningful, well-structured web pages. Today, we are going to learn how to make our web page more interactive by adding audio and video. So something like this, we'll add the audio, something like this. This one. Decisions I made in my picture. Then this one, this video. Yeah. Think about websites like YouTube, online learning platforms, music streaming sites, or school websites. They all use audio and video to deliver content. By the end of today's lesson, you will know how to add multimedia to your own web pages using HTML. So let's get started. By the end of today's lesson, you should be able to add audio to a web page, add video to a web page, use the audio element, use the video element, understand common audio and video attributes, build a web page containing multimedia. Before we start, imagine you are building a website for your school. The head teacher wants visitors to listen to the school anthem. The school also wants visitors to watch a short video introducing the school. How do you do that? HTML provides two special elements. That's the audio and the video. So the audio and the video. So let me go to my code editor. So the audio and the video. So this is what? The audio element. This is the closing tag for the audio elements. Then you have the video elements. And this is the closing, sorry. The first one is video. Then the second one is the audio. So this one is the audio closing tag. The audio closing tag. These elements allow users to play multimedia directly from a web page without downloading the files first. So here I will be creating a new, or I'll be using index.html, the file that we created first. So the audio elements, So here, the index.html, so audio elements. So this particular one here, the audio elements. That one. The audio element is used to play sound on a website or a web page. Example include, it could be music, podcast, voice recordings, school anthem, announcements. The basic syntax is what? This is the basic syntax. So you have audio. So this particular one here, you have audio controls. I'll explain everything. Audio controls. I'll explain everything, so don't worry. Audio controls. Then let's see how I save my audio. How I save my audio is what? Top of the Morning by Black Sheriff. So here, this is how I save what? My image. Sorry, my song. So I save my song like this, Top of the Morning, this particular one here, Top of the Morning. All right, let me delete the video here so that everything will look nice. So then we have what? Something called your browser does not support the audio elements. So your browser does not support the audio elements, this particular one here. All right, now let's explain everything that we just type, or I just type here. So each part represent, or each part has what? Meaning. We have what? The audio, this particular one here. This audio here, this particular one, and then this one. That creates what? The audio layer. That particular one creates what? The audio layer. So the audio player. Then you have the controls. This particular one here, the controls. The controls that I've introduced it. The controls display playback controls such as play, pause, volume, then progress bar. So for example, if I open this particular one here, you can see that we have this one here. We have the play. We have the volume here. We have what? This particular one here. So I can download it and I can also play. I can also check the speed as well. All right. So that's what the work of controls. Without the controls attribute, or without the controls attribute, users won't have any buttons to control the audio. So put it in mind anytime you are creating a web page and you want to introduce a multimedia. All right. Then we also have source. If you see, I have what source here. This particular one, source. This one here, I have what source there. That one, the source that tells the browser where the audio file is what located. So it is located. So for example, this particular one here, how I save my what audio. That's Top of the Morning .mpeg. You get it? This tells the browser to load the file called Top of the Morning .mpeg. Here. All right. Then you also have type is equal to. So type is equal to this particular one here. Type is equal to audio /mpeg. This tells the browser that the file is in what? Is an audio file. The file is what? An mpeg audio file. You get it? Sometimes you can have mp3. So sorry, the mpeg simply tells the browser that the file is an what? mp3 what? Audio file. You get it? Now let's talk about this line, this particular one here, this particular line. All right. You may be wondering why we include this sentence. This is called fallback test. A fallback test. Fallback test only appears if a browser cannot play the audio. Modern browsers such as Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Safari support HTML5 audio. So users rarely see this message. However, it is still good practice to include it because if someone opens your web page using an old or unsupported browser, they will see this helpful message instead of a blank what? A blank space. Are you here? All right. So HTML provides several useful attributes for what? For the audios. I said what the controls, and I've explained the control already. That's what show the play. So that was what the show. Sorry, control show playback what controls. So playback controls. Then we have what autoplay as well. We have autoplay. We have autoplay. Sometimes you can have what the autoplay. Are you here? All right. So the autoplay will include it when we are doing everything. So the autoplay starts playing automatically when the web page moves. Please note that many modern web browsers block autoplay unless the audio is muted. Unless what the audio is muted. We also have, so this is what the autoplay. So the autoplay, I will include it later. The autoplay, sorry. Then we have a loop, this particular one, loop. So know the difference. The autoplay starts playing automatically when the web page loops. But for loop repeats the audio continuously until user stops it. Yeah. Then we also have mute. We have mute as well. We have mute. We have mute. Sorry, muted. We have muted. All these ones are audio attributes. All what I'm mentioning. So the mute here starts the audio without sound. It starts what the audio without sound. Yeah. All right. Then let's look at the video elements. The video elements. So the video elements here. So that's what video. How the name goes. Yeah, video. So here. Now, the video element allows users to watch video directly on what on a web page. Example include tutorial, school documentaries, movies, product demonstrations, educational movies or videos. This is what the basic syntax. So as the control, we introduce the control in what in the first one. The same thing applies to what the video as well. Here. So the video, I'll say what this particular video. That's what Ghana National Anthem video. So what I need to do is what edit this particular one and what introduce Ghana National Anthem. So Ghana National Anthem. All right. Then, so now let's also understand this particular code here. The code that I just wrote. Let's understand this one. We have the video. This particular one here. The video tag. This one. Then the closing tag for the video. Someone might be asking, what does it mean? That video, that thing creates what the video player. It creates what the video player. Then the controls, as we already know in the audio. The control displays playback controls such as play, pause, music, volume, progress bar, and then full screen. So for example, if I go to this particular website here, this one. I can click here to mute. I can click here to what? To increase the size as well. Then, so all this one is the help of what? The control. All right. Let's go back to our. All right. Then this one too here. Our code editor. You also have the source. This particular one here. The source. This one here. This one. The source here specifies what the location of the video file. So the example here, that's what the SRC Ghana National Anthem video.mp4 .mp4. I don't know if you can see. All right. This tells the browser where to find what the video, and then we have type is equal to video.mp4. This particular one here. This tells the browser that the file is an mp4 video. Here. Now let's also talk about this particular line here. This particular one here. This particular line. So elements. So just like audio, this is also called fallback test. It's the same thing, fallback test. If a browser cannot play the video, this message will appear instead. Although modern browsers already support HTML5 videos, including this message is considered good coding practice because it informs users when video playback isn't available. All right. Now let's look at the video attributes. Video attributes. You talk about the control. Then sometimes we can also look at what the width as well. The width. So here. The width here. The width and the height. So there's the width and the height. So width says what the width of the video. Then the height also what sets the height of the video. So let's try to open our live server. Let's try to open the code using our live server. All right. So you can see. So this one, forget about this one because I didn't put it in this one. So. And this one too. I can also reduce the size. So let's reduce the size. The height to let's reduce the height to 200. So the height to 200. Let's reduce the height to 200 and see what happens. And this. All right. Now let's look at a poster. Poster. Sometimes I don't know if you know a thumbnail. Yes, every video that I post, you can see that we have day 5, day 2, day 15, and so on. HTML did this. The first thing that appears, that's what the thumbnail. Yeah. So sometimes we can also have something like thumbnail. So thumbnail, something like this. So poster is equal to, so let's say this one. So this. So the poster is equal to, so this particular one here displays an image before the video starts playing. Think of it as the video's cover image. It's like the cover image. Yes. So let's say cover image. Then you also have the autoplay. The autoplay we have for the audio. We also have the same thing for the video as well. The autoplay starts the video automatically when the page loads. Then again, many browsers restrict autoplay unless the video is muted. You also have loop as well. That repeats what the video continuously. Then we have mute. The muted. So the muted starts the video without sound. Yeah. All right. So here we can do something like this. So let's say the thumbnail. So here the control. So let me bring the control here. Let me bring my control here. So the control, we are going to introduce what? Poster. So poster. So let's say learn with Derrick-Redeemer. That's the poster. So the thumbnail. So thumbnail, learn with what? Derrick-Redeemer. So learn with Derrick-Redeemer. All right. So supported file formats for audio. So let's open before we look at down. So now you can see this is what I mean. This particular one here. So let me refresh. So there is something wrong. All right. So it's this one, this particular one that I didn't claim. This particular one. So there's nothing wrong with that. So here you can see that this is what the thumbnail, the cover. So immediately I start, it will vanish. All right. Then let's look at supported file formats for audio and a video. Supported file formats for audio. We have .mp3, .wave, .ogg. So you have, and then we'll have what? .mp3. Sorry. .mp3. Then .wave. Oh, sorry. So .mp3. .mp3. Then we have .wave. .wave. We also have .ogg. .ogg. That's what the audio file. The audio file. Then when you take, so let me list this here. When you take the video file to the video file. So video. So let's say video file format. We have .mp4. .mp4. MP4. So let me clear this one. Sorry. We have not reached there yet. Then we have .webm. .webm. Webm. Then we can also have what? .ogg again. .ogg. Yes, this particular one here. All right. So when you take audio, the most commonly used format is MP3. The same way when you take the format for video too is what? MP4, because it works on almost all modern browsers. And let's take this live example here. So imagine you are creating the website for your school. You could add the school anthem using the audio elements, a welcome video using the video elements. Visitors can listen and watch directly from your website, and this makes the website very nice, interactive. So audio versus, let's look at audio versus what? Video. Audio plays sound only, while video plays sound and what? Moving pictures. Audio uses the audio elements, this particular one here, the audio elements here. Then the video, while the video uses what? The video element. Then the common format, that's what the audio common format, we have .mp3. Then the video common format is what? .mp4. All right. Now let's look at some mistakes we make. Mistake 1, we sometimes forget what control attribute. Yes, without it, users may not be able to control the audio or video. Mistake 2, using the wrong file path. You sometimes use the wrong file path. Always make sure the file name and folder location are correct. Make sure they are correct. Mistake 3, using unsupported file formats. For best compatibility, use MP3 for audio and MP4 for video. Mistake 4, forgetting fallback text. You sometimes forget what the fallback text does. Your browser does not support this video element. Your browser does not support this audio element. Even though modern browser supports HTML5 multimedia, it is still good practice to include fallback for tests. So here I'm going to give you a mini project here, and I would love you to post it in the group for me to see, and I will appreciate you a lot. So you create a web page that contains one audio player, one video player, playback controls, a poster image for the video. So here you can create the thumbnail, and you can also generate the video using AI. No problem. I don't have a problem with that. Then run so a poster. That's the poster image for the video. That's the thumbnail. Then run your web page and test both audio and video. So you make sure you make the website very sexy. You make it very sexy. Now let's look at what we learned so far. Today we learned audio element, video element, source, audio attributes, video attributes, fallback test, supported audio formats, supported video formats. Congratulations. Today you have learned how to add video and audio to your web page using HTML. These multimedia elements make websites more engaging and interactive. allowing users to listen to audio and watch video directly from the browser. In day 25, we will learn about the HTML Iframe element, which allows us to embed YouTube videos, Google Maps, and even other web pages into our own website. Thank you for joining day 24 of 100 Days of Coding with Derrick-Redeemer. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep coding. This actually, I'm very happy. I don't know, I'm very happy. All right, I will see you in day 25. Happy coding.